Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to the Dark Vision days.
Woo! Yeah!
And then it's Gloria's turn.
There's nothing attacking us yet.
There's nothing yet.
No. So, can I hold my action until I see something to attack?
Now, are you wanting to hold your action with your melee weapon, or like pull out one of your javelins? Do you have some kind of
I have a bow.
Crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
So you whip out your crossbow and get ready to shoot the first orc CCC?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Alright, so normally it wouldn't have been too bad. The orcs would have had to jump on you. They'd be coming out of bushes, creeping, crawling. As all of a sudden, an orc slowly pops its head through the bushes.
Well, then she would get the attack of opportunity.
Why, yes, she would. As all of a sudden you see the head of an axe stick through the bushes, and then an orc following it, obviously drawn to the attention of the kobold that's struggling off in the distance.
So, he's right here. I will shoot at him.
Okay.
Little wizard.
Probably unsuccessfully.
That should
maybe.
succeeded. Which
Which
was
is-
his tab.
I'm looking. I don't know where they are. I had them. Oh, yeah. It's 14.
14 weight.
There you go.
Yay!
Now you just have to roll for damage.
Crossbow's a D8.
Plus your dex.
That's a 10. Where's my 8? Why can't I find it? 5.
5 points damage. As you go, bring that crossbow right up to your cheek. As the orc's coming through, looking at the kobold, not realizing, oh my god. Thwink! Crossbow bolt hits the orc in the side. He's not happy about that. Oh, he found a group of he thinks humans at first, until all of a sudden his eyes focus on the keen elven ears, the small dwarfiness, and the tiefling with the crossbow. Hi there! And the kobold in the bush is going, nyeh, 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 trying to get his bindings free. I wonder if he actually loses bindings free. So, he is going to... Wizard, would you like an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
So you will get an attack of opportunity as he comes
Do
up.
I get one?
You do not, because he's not leaving your space. So you get a freebie attack of opportunity as he walks right past the weakling-looking wizard.
I have a quick question.
Yeah?
Was that an attack of opportunity, or was that my action?
That was your action. Your held action.
But you still get your attack of you get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Yeah. Because he's basically blatantly walking right past you
that means
with
you
an
can
arrow
only use
sticking
your
out of his
quarterstaff.
shoulder right now.
Yeah, you can only use your quarterstaff for that attack of opportunity.
Because all he saw was a wisp of an elf with her quarterstaff and her robes. No threat to anyone.
Acid. Whack and good.
It is the D6.
Well, you have to roll the
D20 to stretch.
I knew that. I tested you guys.
It's always a test.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a test.
plus. She got a 14.
14.
14 will hit.
Now you roll the 1d6 and then add 2 to it. Square one.
As all of a sudden, this orc has the right.
You walked into the wrong glen, little fucker.
So 4 points?
That's 9.
Yeah. As he goes, you put everything into your quarterstaff and swing to the back of his head. It connects nicely. Bonk. However, his intention is to take his great axe to the tiefling who just shot him with an arrow. And hissed like a cat. Will a 15 hit you? No. As you nimbly avoid the axe that comes swinging down, probably because he's still seeing stars from the back of the head blow. As he just sinks the axe, missing you by inches. Tail even teased him with a flick your shirt.
Right on the nose.
Meanwhile, further down the game trail, another orc is coming through the bushes. This one's holding a javelin.
Apparently
Yes, he looks like a red brand.
Or is
villain.
it a shield?
It's a cape. He's one of the red brand from the starter set.
Nice. I don't have my glasses on, so.
Yeah, he's still pretty good. And he's going to throw his javelin at the first one of your party he can see, which would be Wizard.
Uh-oh.
Did a 7 hit you? No. As a javelin just goes thunk 2 or 3 feet away from your toes. And you can see this guy clearly from 5 feet away through the javelin, and it just sunk a foot away from you. Now, however, these guys are having to fight through the bric-a-brac. And what's your DC? Well, one of them doesn't make it because he rolled a 1. Whoop. Falls face first into the weeds and gets all entangled up because that's the way I like playing a critical fail on that spell.
Dumas.
What is it?
Is that the armor falls for it?
No, your spell DC, remember?
Spell DC. Spell.
Second page where your spells are. Spell DC, 12. And the other one is going, yeah, as these little berry bushes are wrapped around their feet. Berry bushes. They're in quite a jam. It's going to be the dwarf's turn. But she's got an orc right there.
Okay, question.
Oh, but God! With the hammer. Knee breaker!
Now I'm just gonna haul off and I'm going to,
I completely forgot.
since I'm not gonna leave his, can I get behind him? Opposite her, since I'm not leaving the,
You want to go into the bushes?
is that,
So you want to get... Well, the way you guys are angled, you wouldn't be able to get combat advantage.
okay, well then I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay?
With your
Hammer,
hammer.
hammer.
Hammer time!
Okay, is a 18 good enough to hit?
What hits?
Fuck. 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's
You
14.
swing that hammer and you just hear bones breaking when it hits.
Wow.
Just hits the chest and you just hear ribs cracking and this orc just went. "Urgh." It's still alive, but he's received a lot of punishment. And the mere fact that you just threw all your dwarven rage into that hammer blow, and for a second there he turns to face you, and you notice that this orc, he looks different than you. You've seen all different shades and varieties of orc. This orc seems to have a burnt hand mark, like
What the
this,
fuck?
on its face.
Do I recognize that?
You don't. It's completely something. You've seen all kinds of different paint, woad, different marks, and scarification, and eye plucking. Heck, you remember seeing a line of orcs to win a war once? Did this whole lineup and the priest poked an eye out each one of them, you know? And but you've never seen a burnt hand mark on one of them. And it's a wicked looking hand mark. too. And it just gives you this look of it's ready to die.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
But now, it's the wizard's turn.
You're the one behind you.
Yeah.
Good call.
The one that's coming at you.
Yeah.
As all of a sudden the wizard flips out her sleeves and pulls them back. Does she pull out her green magic hat and grabs a random item out?
No.
No.
This is not a cartoon.
This is D&D.
A damn barbarian and that horrible friggin' baby unicorn. I hated that unicorn. I'm so confused.
That's
It's
because
a
you're
referring
12.
to Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon
cartoon.
show
Oh,
from
okay.
1982, which, by the way, I've got the complete series. We've never watched
You
it.
mean 10
Oh
years
my
old?
god. I keep saying one of these years we need to watch it, just badmouth it.
MST3K it?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome.
But that, you know,
Hey, come on. This is Venger's sidekick.
yeah,
Like
it
this
is.
shit, the Wraith. So what spell is the wizard going to...
Firebolt.
Oh! Firebolts.
Firebolt
Okay.
or fireball?
The
Firebolt,
robot chicken
okay.
is. It's like, why didn't anybody tell me I had a horn missing? Adventure.
Poor Venger.
And I hated what they did in the Dungeon Master.
Oh, yeah.
You troll.
It gives a note. It's supposed to be a note.
Roll a die.
I know, it's a 1d10.
So,
Oh.
basically, is what does the spell card say? Make a ranged spell attack?
Yeah.
Make a range spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage.
So roll a d20.
1d10.
Thank you.
Well, you need to roll a d20 to start.
Oh, right.
And on your second character sheet page, it has your spell attack bonus. I think you're +4 or more.
3.
Okay. You can do it. Two firebolts.
Oh, yeah.
15.
That
Well,
was it.
18 actually. 'cause
As you go,
yeah,
and what is your magic word for firebolts? Is it fuego?
Monday.
I don't remember. I had it.
The elven word for burn.
That works.
Okay. The wizard's turning kind of dark.
Disco and burn up.
Remember, she does want to turn necromancer at 3rd level, so. Hey, she'll turn necromancer for all the right reasons. Let the dead service again. And that's how the path to hell starts.
And that's how we get Sue, the dinosaur,
Dresden Files.
riding a.
It's not
skeletal
good to do
dinosaur.
human necromancy, but dinosaur necromancy's legit. And the older the body, the stronger the undead.
Gross.
That really
Sue,
is.
the oldest
Oh.
T-Rex in the Chicago Historical Museum.
Yeah,
Our
she was
hero
badass.
rides her on All Hallow Eve. That's nice.
It was
ahead.
awesome.
That's cool.
4 plus. Does she get a?
It's just the straight roll. So you go,
Still.
firebolt goes flying out. Just you notice a burn mark on his face as
So
well.
he's used to fire.
As you plaster flame across his face, causing his eye to like wilt shut and just tears to come welling up in his eye.
So I just burned them all. See?
You just unified the scorch mark as your hands are warming up from your fire
I
spell.
know, that's fabulous.
So, Druid, you hear that there's orcs fighting in your little
My face.
Stop
area.
knocking me over, man.
Apparently the team has a problem taking the tiefling out of the map. What are you going to do?
I can like.
You can see this one as well, by the way.
Oh, can
Yeah, and
I'm
this one.
always
I
hot.
can't really do much.
Cool. Don't you have a
Much.
ranged weapon?
See, good.
I
Get
have
me
my
down,
whip.
and I'll warm you up.
Don't you have a friend
Do
that
you
plays
have your
handbooks?
nay-nay?
You can like,
Sorry.
You can tell us
I'm sorry.
do your nay-nay. You may want to borrow her book if you're thinking of using your
Yeah, because if
spells.
your feet get cold, man, I'm like, okay,
They do, and they do.
Andee, she would like to borrow the book again.
Now that I know what the spells are.
Don't you know what this means?
This means she's doing a T-Rex.
No, I don't think this one was that doing very well.
Good job. You flipped right to the beginning of the spell. On you.
So it was Vine Whip, right?
Vine Whip, which would be alphabetical.
She's got magical powers.
looking around. That's too bad.
So which one are you going to cast Find Move on? The one that looks like a feather could take it down? Or the one that's over here and just got fire in the face?
Well,
Or you could do
Well, she can't really see those guys. She just hears them fumbling around in the bushes.
okay, I'm close.
They can't roll higher than a 3 right now.
Is it fine one or is it?
It's fine with yes. Whip it really good.
I thought it was Thorn Whip.
Thank you.
Thorn Whip. Ah. See, we just keep giving her the wrong names of spells, and then she has to look it up in her character sheet.
This is where dyslexia comes into play.
I know what I'm doing. Sorry.
Working on it.
This spellbook interlude brought to you by Gladiator Jams, where we can be a bard too. Bards, it's not just for rogues. Hey, Gladiator's got to entertain the crowd.
Okay,
It's true.
So,
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, that's actually my kit. It's
Oh.
an entertainer. Yeah. Or one of them, anyway.
Can I reach him?
What's the range of Mind Whip?
30?
Are you within 30 feet?
No, but guess what? You can move.
This one's also within 30 feet. So 5, 10,
Well,
15, 20, 25, 30. You're not within 30 feet?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
are.
I guess I am.
I did.
Well, I'm thinking since you could just like allow him to go down, take
Go for
out,
that one?
we can add more.
Okay, go for the one that took the fire to the face.
We can add more.
Give me a roll.
Open.
So it's a ranged spell attack. Do you remember what your bonus is? Would you like me to hold the book?
Yes, please. Am I going to my magic stuff?
Right there. What's your
Plus
range
4.
bonus attack?
Plus
Here you go. See?
4. So roll this one.
Yep. Roll d20. Add 4.
19.
That will hit. Booyah! So roll your damage. And now, where are you casting the Vine Whip, by the way? Thorn Whip. Where on the map are you making the whip come to attack? When you cast a spell, what I'm asking is, you'd say, right here!
Oh.
And it attacks. Because remember, it doesn't pull the target towards it.
Oh, I thought I
So if
rolled
you-
it and then didn't.
No. It's basically you're taking your little sprig of plant and you're causing a vine to come up from the ground and attack your target and then pull it towards you.
You're using your little sprig of plant like a wand
Yeah, it's your
to direct
magical
your
focus.
Vine Whip or your
Oh, that's
Vine
cool.
thing.
So
Oh, I thought
if
it
you
was like
put it,
attached
say,
to the
right
wand, like an
here,
actual
no, you're basically making it come from the ground. So if it comes here, it will pull
Don't
him
go that way.
this way.
Don't go that way.
And if you pull it here, it would pull him towards the wizard.
Hey, if you
That
pull it,
would
how
be-
many moves can she do with it?
What is it, 10 feet? I believe?
10 feet closer
So
to
2
you.
squares.
So 2 squares. So it's not going to be enough to like create an attack of opportunity. No.
Now.
Yeah, that would be
for-
cool.
Good for the mage.
No, you would pull it
Right
1,
to her.
2, right in front of her.
Yeah, which entering her space would give her an attack of opportunity.
No, exiting is what causes any attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
fourth where it used to be any
We
kind
don't want
of-
to go that way because then they have combat advantage on the mage.
Well, remember, your spell's range is it's got to be somewhere here
Yeah, but if they
towards
move
you.
it this way, it puts it closer to the fighters.
Uh-huh.
You see?
So you'll need to be
Yeah.
looking at what your damage is and where you want to put the spell.
I think. Would it be better if it came closer to you guys? Yes. Okay.
As the cleric is using her combat hand sign saying,
doing the hand
go
sign.
this way, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
So it
It
doesn't
prevents combat advantage on the mage, and it brings it closer to the
because if you
gladiator
would
and
have
the
went this
cleric.
way, they would have been able to team up on the mage. They were combat
Yeah,
advantage.
That's
So,
what I.
so your whip's coming out from next to the tree. This little vine's coming out
And
the
what
tree.
is that called?
And from-
Flanking.
And it's dragging this guy this way. Now give me damage. How much damage is it? 1d6, I believe?
Yeah.
What was that? The spasms of war pains?
War
Your
wound.
old war
3.
wound?
Plus,
Feels
does
like
it have
something's
any-
stabbing underneath my cuticle at the moment.
Okay. So 3 points of damage.
Oh,
This
now
guy's
it's
getting
lower.
jacked up with spells, and he's like, where did that vine even come from?
I have a lead. The ground. Sorry.
But it's now the fighter's turn to drop that crossbow and get jiggy with it.
Double time!
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna touch that. Sorry.
It's okay.
So I'll hammer it.
Okay.
Yes.
In
one
the
behind-
face.
The one that's right here.
I don't want to waste a hammering it on it. It's gonna fall over in a minute anyway.
Well, if you move around it, as long as you're not leaving it. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Seriously, that is my hat trick for the night, by the way.
That is.
Keep rolling with that hand. or
Tell me
something.
how you end this orc's existence and bring pain to its
Wasting 20s my ass.
unhonorable ancestors.
So as I turn around to face the orc, I take my hammer with an upswing to its jaw and smash its jaw into its skull.
And it collapses.
And your force is so mighty, its head goes flying.
And hits the other one in the face.
Or
I
it
got
goes
it.
searing over him.
With 9 points of damage.
Which is 8 more than we needed. You end this orc's life miserably.
Wahaha!
Its head is still blinking as it's flying through the air, ripped off its neck socket.
Ew.
Or as we call it, shoulders. Okay, so...
Apparently I need to roll with my left hand.
Apparently it's your sister hand. This orc's going to leave. After being firebolted in the face, magical vines grab it and drag it into the bushes, and orc head goes bouncing by it. They were just chasing a kobold! Where did these people come from?
What the actual fuck?
As he is just hell-bent, running through the woods, doesn't care about the javelin he left behind.
Whose turn is it?
It's the one that can still crawl through the grass over there. Yes.
It finally gets up.
So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, he's not happy. And he steps through the bush right in front of the little druid. The little
Misses
tiny
him
druid.
so little.
Will an 11 hit you?
And this is the big
AC.
got 12 now.
It's 12.
Yeah.
He swings his axe where he heard the talking coming from, and you just see bush disappear, and this line of cleanly cut tree.
He was not prepared for the little people.
He was not prepared for a little gnome when he was going to swing for what that would have been your stomach.
Like one of the things that like pop out of the grass that he just cut. Hi.
Little tough of your weird color hair. And I think we know who's next because the cleric's warming up her dice.
Crossbow bolt to the guy running away.
You can't see him, he's in the bushes.
Crossbow bolt to the guy that's attacking my feet.
Weren't you swinging your hammer? Why don't you just walk up there and bring your hammer through him?
I didn't want any to get away. Okay, fine. I'm gonna
Rage
come up,
charge.
hit this guy in the face.
Okay. You're gonna go next to your compatriot?
Pick on somebody your own size.
Kind of.
25. Do you want to go here? 30?
Oh yes.
So you
I
basically...
can only go 25.
Oh, you're a dwarf.
I'm a
That's
dwarf,
right.
I can only go 25.
You were wanting to cut off his escape, but you thought swinging is better than going past him. What's wrong?
Nothing. You guys just said 25 several times, and my brain went, Cleopatra! 25!
Again, something a Anaia won't get.
25. If Orc is still alive.
That was a great, awful show, man.
And it had Zoe from Firefly.
Yes.
It did.
18 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
It was set in 25-25. It was a horribly
She was what,
produced.
hairdresser?
I don't know.
Or model.
Yeah, she was
It
it was a horribly
Girl
produced
gets frozen in nation.
Oh,
the future
booyah!
was apocalyptic. Yeah.
That would be A+3. That would be it.
Well, let's
Oh, it's under
let's
Andee.
Take a moment and look.
It's right under
Because if
Andee.
we're dragging chairs, we should wait to talk after we drag the chair. So we're going to have all these different noises.
Thank you.
So 8 points of damage.
No, 11. It's 8 plus 3.
As the dwarf comes up, just war charged and just smashes her hammer in this guy's chest. And you hear a lot of as just blood just gets splattered all over the gnome from the broken ribs and the lung damage. Still on his feet, and not looking good at all. Okay, so wizard, you feel the arcane might.
She can't find it.
She can go running in the bush. You
No,
run
no,
in the bushes. One does not chase a snake or an orc into the bushes. The kobolds, however.
Oh, is he still stuck?
You can
He's
easily
still
reach
stuck.
the one.
We're gonna do a magic missile on
This one? Ooh.
Is he still alive?
And he's not now. Not after the marriage is finished with
You
him.
begin your spell. Your 3 magic darts appear, and I'm assuming you're going to launch them all on one target. Give me 1d4 rolls. Because it's what,
Triangle.
1d4 plus 1 per dart.
I guess pyramid.
5.
First one goes right into his neck and just starts spurting blood out as it falls back dead.
You're gonna need a bath.
You have orc stink all over you.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, not sorry.
As you can, of course, since you don't see any other targets of opportunity at the moment, you can always sink your darts into him as he's falling backwards. For
Overkill.
dramatic effect.
Why not?
As you just blow some holes right through his torso. I'd be afraid of the orcs that find this, because the guy who's trapped in the grass right now is not good. He's seen
right
nothing
there.
of this.
It won't be lasting long.
You'll see that and the head right here, be covered in blood.
Ah! Like a dirt
Angry
sign.
dwarf.
Halfling coming out of the bushes.
Oh, those things are terrifying.
Let me find my teeth.
They eat people.
Yes. But they're not cannibals, they eat people, not halflings. Okay, so basically you...
Sure they eat halflings too if they're dead.
Yeah. Dead means it's not a halfling. Dead means it's meat. Okay, so you guys, the ones running through the bushes, hell bent for somewhere. That one's deader than dead, and you've got one fighting against the grass that's kind of like growing up its nose right now. It's completely...
Is it possible to just
You can just shoot it with
You
crossbows.
can coup de grace, yeah.
yeah, coup de
Oh,
grace?
is it still on the bike?
Yes.
Because
Oh,
he
I
rolled
thought he
a
was
1 to
dead.
struggle against the grass,
No.
which means he basically struggled into the grass.
I just basically want to step on his neck and separate it.
He's immobilized right now. I mean,
I don't know how to do that.
you just go through and say, I strike to kill it, coup de grace, and
That's what I
did.
did.
Okay.
So 30?
It's just do it, yeah.
It's
And then roll me a d20. Just pray you don't get a 1 and get stuck in the grass.
God,
you
did that on purpose. Oh my god, I can tell you some stories.
And that's how you think you're GM. But you rolled a 2. So you go out there and you basically throat stomp.
So I don't do it nearly as gracefully as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, you're
it's
in the
because
tangle
it's
right
because the
now.
grass is clinging onto you. So you're
I'm gonna loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies, loot
Okay.
the bodies. Wouldn't that be what Bard does?
usually
Yeah, but these are orcs.
well off.
These are orcs.
So between the
These
3 dead ones you
motherfucking
find
orcs.
about 66 silver pieces.
Damn.
And a couple fingers and ears. And you start to notice when you look at the orcs as you start rifling through their pockets that some of them have scalps.
Ooh.
Somewhat tight.
They seem to be fresh in one of the good races, human, elf, dwarf. You can't really distinguish scalps between them, even the halflings. But they've got about between the 3 of them 8 fresh scalps that are like super fresh.
Did they come from the way that we were going? can't remember.
They didn't. They
They came
actually
from the
came
sides.
from the side, the direction that's towards the mountains, which gives the dwarf a momentary pause.
Mountains, dwarves.
Dwarf, give me a perception roll. As you get,
That would be
as all of a sudden you have memories of
19.
Orcs. You remember
I'm mountain dwarf.
back in the Orc Wars, they came down from the hills, as they do every couple hundred years or so. When their numbers swell up,
League.
and a war chief gets them to cooperate for once and band them together. And as you look that way, you notice in the distance, like way distance, 3 little different lines of smoke from the base of the mountains. Where you know there's a few communities out that way. And these smoke, for you to see the smoke from this distance, means the community's probably been raised. But but you know for sure that this would, from the Orc Wars, that this would be an advanced scouting party.
And there will be more.
The Horde would be relishing their victory and getting drunk on their spoils.
There'll be some orcs needing killing.
As all of a sudden you hear this ripping sound of cheap rope snapping.
Yes. Orcs need killing. Orcs filthy creatures. Orcs kill many of my tribe. Warrior goddess. Kobold. Yay.
Yes.
You must kill the orcs.
It's like, I'm going to go up to the kobold grab and it's like, how many orcs were there?
There were this many.
And he holds up his hands with his, total of 6 with his thumbs.
More than these or including these?
He's
He
scared.
doesn't know.
Again, it's this of 6 fingers.
Filthy orcs.
And he goes up and just jumps on the headless corpse. Which, of course, is making horrible things happening to the head stub.
He just wants to eat.
No, he wouldn't eat orc. He wouldn't eat orc. His
He can knock him over.
dragon god might, who is, on poles.
Yeah, on our poles.
That's why she's warrior goddess. And the natural 20.
New nickname.
Or your goddess, natural tongue.
He's never seen a dragonborn before. Maybe you're a dragonborn.
I didn't have horns.
A type of home without scales. That's,
Right.
it's like, so, yeah.
So I'm assuming now you guys want to double time it back to town?
Yes,
Yes.
because we have to tell the Baron, because that's where I met the Baron, was in the Orc Wars.
I'm going to
He
say
saved me life.
that we should keep the kobold with us,
Yeah,
but
he's-
find him so that he doesn't get away. Not that he necessarily wants to get away, but I think we need him for information.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you going to find him? Just retie him like he was? Hands behind his back? Or
No, I'm thinking like all the way around so that he's sitting and we can let him sit on the dragon.
He can sit on the dragon head, yeah.
I was going to have him jump up there. That's even better.
And we'll just carry him.
Ah, I am a hero. I am given a hero's welcome.
Yeah, you're tied up.
Hey, you don't know how they operate in that kobold's warren. Rappy, rappy, tie, tie. Okay, so you guys are heading back to the community, double timing it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a survival roll, survivors, to make sure we don't get lost or run into
Before we
danger.
leave,
21.
the Tiefling needs to relieve herself.
Well, I was actually saying it's a good time to take a quick break. As you rolled a what? 21. You are blazing an amazing trail that is heading there purposely with purpose and direction
And purpose.
a lack of running into encounters, because that's a good place to take a pee-pee break there. Another D&D game where you all play bards. And we call it the Quartet.
So I called it, Can We Harmonize?
Yeah, I have a problem. I tend to relate songs in my head as we go along. I apologize.
Okay.
Carrie and I do it all the time. Why do you think I became a bard in my next
They
after?
burst into song often.
Yeah.
So for my for Ladies' Night's Adventure, I'm
It
Bard.
was you that was at our house. So Franklin and I do the same thing, but we parody songs. I can't give you an example off the top of my head because that's just the way I roll. But right, but like I'll start a parody of a song and he'll finish it. And she was there the other day for it. She was like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" I'm so confused.
I will tend to rewrite some of the songs with Bard, like the spell. Like, somebody should have told you the Pally's gonna own you. You ain't the biggest bad in this place.
I love it.
You'll be looking kinda dumb when we kick your stupid bum and wholeheartedly kill you in your face.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just different.
So thankfully, thanks to the druid, you guys made really quick time back to town, carrying the cobalt and the dragon skull as the victorious parade comes into town.
Because they already still have a couple kobold captures.
The prisoners, yeah, that you brought.
As
As
the others.
people are looking at this weird, melted-y, chopped up, smashed dragon skull and like,
As we're just
even though, like, shouldn't it have eyes? Because, of course, you know, it's a rare cave dragon, so it's got that xenomorph look. But it's super, super unique. Everyone's, like, gawking as you guys are walking into town with it. So where are you headed?
To the Baron after we drop off the kobold with the other...
To the sheriff?
Uh-huh. And we got to go to the Baron and let him know that...
So you're bringing the skull to the Baron's? Baron's keep? Okay, so you guys come to the keep. You're giving the heroes welcome. Oh, my friends! Of course, your wizard's father immediately is back in town. He must have returned back with the rest of the guys. They were worried about you guys. Your dad gives you this big hearty hug. You just get enveloped in his robes. There's this like old mage on you just cleaning the love vest to your elf ears. It's all cute and sweet. And then, of course, the Baron gives you a big, burly, buddy man hug with the whole handshake that turns into a big, burly hug. Since you're as stout as he is, only, you know, you look a lot better. Again, you have a mission complete, my friend. You've done it, so you've slayed the creatures?
Yes, but I've got bad news.
Oh, you're not
Terrible
really...
news.
Did something happen to the bard?
No.
Who stayed behind at the pub, by the way?
Orcs.
No.
Did we, you know what? We probably would have brought that to head. It was already off.
Sure, would you? So you whip out a nasty, nasty orc's head with the
I'm also
burn
kind of
mark.
covered in blood.
I'm not familiar
You would have
with...
had time to clean up.
Yeah? Okay, good. I was just wondering.
Sorry.
Do you have prestidigitation as one of your... as one of your spells?
Wait, next page. I'm always forgetting about that.
You don't have
I
that.
know.
But I'm not familiar with this clan.
And you get this hush over the assemblage, just like, oh, it's an orc. It's true. I heard she was a great hero from the Orc Wars, just like the Baron. It's too soon for the orcs to... And just all these rumors immediately start blasting out.
To the north?
To the north.
And to the north we saw tendrils of smoke. Near the foothills.
And the Baron just gives you that look, you know, he's like, oh.
We know the signs. We know the signs.
And he gives you the look, and it's just like this glower just comes over him, like he was hoping to have a
We
respite.
killed 3. 1 escaped into the woods, direly wounded.
I was hoping in my time I would not see another filthy orc. And immediately he like goes back and sits wearily in his little chair, you know, his little dressing chair. Send scouts to the 4 corners of the Vale. See if we can assemble any word of where these beasts have gone. And he kind of looks at your father. He's like, "Can you send the magical messengers as well to ensure that the word gets out that the orcs may be on the rise again?" And he looks at the
And we need research on this clan.
okay, with the burned hand mark.
We need to know.
Young wizard, give us a roll for Arcana. And priest, give me a roll on religion.
Okay. 12.
What'd you get?
14.
You notice that in the burn mark there's a bit of a brand. And when you point that out to the dwarf, she kind of gets the idea of it. It's the symbol of Bahamut.
Shit.
What?
The orcs are working with the evil dragons.
No, not the dragon.
Oh, Bahamut. I'm sorry.
The demon lord, not the...
Tiamat.
No.
Okay, not Tiamat. Bahamut. Okay. Alright. Lovely.
The demonic lord, bad guy, really nasty.
Demon.
I didn't think it'd be possible for the vile orcs to become that much more vile.
Well, traditionally they worship their one-eyed god, who's all about anger and war and stuff like that, and eating elves.
Oh my.
Yeah, Gromosh.
But now, infernal.
Infernal.
Evil has become infernal.
And
The only good one is a dead orc.
your friend just looks like his old war wound is. He's just reaching down and grabbing his side like, oh, the old spear wound's hurting now. And you just see he's just losing his shit. You may want to see if you can bolster his reserves because he seems to. He's just got he just aged 10 years on you right now, human years.
I like it. Never fear. Your forces can stay here and guard your home so that my friends and I, we will go investigate.
Your friend's back at the pub. Give me
Orcs will destroy everything in their path.
Give me a quick persuasion. Let's see how you're swaying the court as well. Let's see if you can shut down the panic with this boasting braveness.
10.
Okay, you're sounding like an okay game. I mean, it's not really swaying the crowd horribly, but then he looks up at you and you almost see pleading in his eyes, like, I wish old friend can do something to at least stall the forces. And he looks at your father and says, my friend, I need you to teleport to the castle so that they can prepare their defenses and the city walls prepared. While we out here in the Vale will do what we can. And your daughter and her friends will do their best to protect us.
I have your support, right?
My duty is to protect and care for people beneath me.
Even though I think you got one right in front of you.
It will be a battle to see. Fuck out my words. God damn it.
And
I
she
can
speaks.
stare down a hellhound without flinching.
It will be a battle to remember, my friends.
It's like glory upon
And
glory.
the problem is you pick shit that's all about y'all die and live on your own.
Yeah, because
No.
she's not how that works.
She'd be like, no.
Well, okay, I'm logicking this out of my head.
Okay.
Logicking.
Orcs are unnatural.
Thank you, that's what I was going for.
Okay.
Because
They
it says,
defile the earth around them
because it says
everywhere they go.
Now that would qualify.
Say it, come on.
Don't expect me to save those who can't save themselves. It's nature's way that strong survive and the weak perish, but this is not natural.
There we go.
Everyone's got chips, and the Baron with sad heart says, "My friends, rest while the messengers and the spells are cast. Gather your strength for the coming tide of bloodshed that we know the Orcs will bring, especially
Extra crossbow bolts.
if led by demonic forces. As you all go and You get what worrisome sleep you can. You feel the rest of your adventure seeping into your bones. And in your beds, you see a golden ring surround you in your dreams, and you hear,
Ding! I can't clap this time.
someone give her a hand to clap with. And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
On the battlefield, I'm a warrior, ready to kill or be killed. I've defeated orcs from the north, sent Kandorian demon spawns back to the depths, and drank with Cimmerian heroes. But when I get back from a hard day of disemboweling my enemies, I enjoy nothing more than to open my castle doors and find a dungeon crate as my reward for blood well spilled. Designed for role players and tabletop gamers, Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service with a treasure hoard of loot you can use on or off the battlefield. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So what say you? Are you ready for postal glory? Oh boy. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin!
Hey guys, Jim here from Creative Playing Podcast Network. Just want to let you know, on our Facebook page, we'll be posting soon that we've got a Kickstarter that starts this week, the week of February 12th. Go ahead and go to facebook.com/Creative Playing Podcast Network. Jump on in the conversation. Let us know what it is you'd like to see as rewards. Let us know basically what you guys would like, because we want to make sure we're sharing and making you guys part of the show. So come on to our Facebook Live, join the conversation, and check out Kickstarter. It'll be for D&D Journey of the 5th Edition's 2018 season, but you know how that always bleeds over to all our podcasts, because it's all one big family network. So come on, check it out. Let us know what you're interested in, because, hey, you're part of the show too, because we make this so we can listen it, and you can listen too. All right, guys, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Did you just roll? You just rolled an 8 on a D8 for your hit points. So everyone go ahead and roll your hit dice, get your extra hit points, or take the static number, whichever you like to trust. 7. See that?
Oh no. So if I do the 8,
Yep.
Yours is a D4.
but it gets worse.
Or you
Or is
can
it a
take.
D6?
Or you can, it should be on her hit dice section. I think it's in 27.
It's blank on hers, it looks like.
Oh, here.
Yeah, 1d8? No, 6. Sorry.
Or D6. Okay.
I was gonna say, it's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
not
high.
old school. Yeah.
So you can take a 4, or you can roll a 1d6 plus your Constitution modifier. And don't forget to add your Constitution
Oh yeah,
modifier.
that's a 2.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, don't juke yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yours
Oh
should be
my
good.
goodness,
Plus
I'm
2.
up
Oh,
over
woo.
20.
I'm up to 29.
Kick ass.
And where?
And your Constitution modifier. It's going to be
6. You got a 6. Sweet.
Four.
nice.
I got 4.
Okay.
So she probably did.
Yes, definitely write that down in your character sheets. And you guys are 3rd level, which means
So that means it unlocks certain things like
certain things should be getting
channel divinity for me, and
You get your 3rd level for Channel Divinity.
Why does this one say 2D?
because you were level 2, but now it has to
Now
be
that's
3.
going to become a 3d8. That's how many hit dice you can spend.
Is it?
No, that's each time
Like
you
a
heal,
19
you can
plus
use your
5,
hit
or is
dice.
it 19?
You were a level 2 creature,
Your
which is why you had
constitution's
2d8.
plus 5? Wow, that means you have a plus 11 to,
The 13, right?
so 12 plus 11. So, I
So
mean,
now my hit dice are
so now
3d10,
your
3d10.
total,
Yep. And your hit dice
is
are
going to
3d,
be the
3d8.
23, is your total hit points.
You have more hit points than me.
I have more hit points than you.
Yes, you do. I'm kind of a loser.
No. It's just, you're all about the
Jocelyn,
damage
when
output.
Jocelyn, when she had her warrior,
Here, here's your pencil.
her warrior had terrible hit points.
And it was just the draw of the dice. Her fighter kept rolling
Like
twos
she
and
rolled
things.
a 1
Yeah.
time.
But then again, Lady Corlin used skills more than... She did all kinds of things with Intimidate and Persuade. She was a noble.
Yeah. Okay, so I now get access to Infernal Legacy, which lets me cast something.
You get Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy at 7.
Thaumaturgy can be used.
Thaumaturgy's really
effectively.
good.
I don't know what that's for.
It's basically prestidigitation for wisdom casters.
Okay.
So you can make your eyes glow, you boom your voice.
You can make your voice like 3 times
like a
as
megaphone.
loud.
Okay.
You can open
Change colors of things, I believe.
You can if a door or a window is unlatched,
You can, make
you
it
can just
fling
open it. You can fling it open. You can lower or raise a fire, but you can't start it. So you can cause spooky things to happen, or
Spooky.
you can make things to my tiefling had a glowing orb, an orb with smoke inside of it. She would make it change colors to entertain kids. But then I used it also for something else one time. It's like effectively
for something else. I like how she just... I used it for
Glosses
something
over
else.
that part.
I made this one cult leader think that it was a truth detector,
Ooh, nice.
and so every
Really
time he
cool.
lied, I would change the color, and it's and he was freaking out.
Are these goggle lenses?
are
but they are the same.
Oh, shit. I could do that
You
before.
can use these as
I
goggles.
could use Thaumaturgy cantrip whatever
I
before.
got these from.
Now I can cast Hellish Rebuke.
I ordered these from.
So now if someone hurts you, they pay.
What was the name of that? Advanced Deployment.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then-
yeah.
Didn't know that. Shit, I'm a dork.
Because these are just
But I can totally
Should we
give
just
you
get
the
the
hookup for where I get
just
our
the Wendy. Yeah.
extra
And
pieces.
you're going to be getting
It's
some
like
more things.
with
I don't
shipping
have
and
my
handling,
player's
it's like
handbook.
$9 a pair.
Isn't that what?
Golden gear.
Yeah, well,
You're
that's
a
what
druid,
they're,
right?
that's where I get
Awesome.
them from. Remember you sent me that link?
Because
Or-
I think
or
the
the
firewalls
firewall
can
one.
pick
Yeah.
something else
That's,
for her.
that's
to
what
do.
actually what I was wearing was our
They-
actual logo.
Hey, where did you get those one lenses you were wearing? Those faceted ones?
The prism?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. 'cause
At
I need
third
mine.
level,
actually
you
almost
don't get
said
any
Okay,
features,
because
but
I
your
need to-
cantrips go up and your spells go
my
up. It says +2 to your proficiency
I
bonus,
want-
no
Kind of
features.
like buggy.
You get 2 cantrips, 4 first level spells, and 2
do
second
you
level
want the
spells.
lenses or do you want
So
the
more
goggles?
stuff.
You get
Oh,
second
that's
level
fine.
that you didn't
The
have
dog
before.
doesn't have
Yeah.
to be specific, so just the lenses.
2, 4, 2 is what I said, right?
Well, no, I just had the idea this past
I
Wednesday.
get to pick a martial
Because I've already
architect.
started working on my costume.
Check them out. They're
Just so I
really
have to
cool.
get the same skirt.
I had already
So
done
we
that.
were trying to mass produce the
Which
skirt,
one do
you know,
you're going to
can't
go
get the
for?
I
pattern.
can't remember.
So
Are you want to do
we're
the
gonna all
Eldritch Knight if you have magic?
I don't want magic. I don't
Okay.
think that's appropriate for my character.
The Battle Master, I think, is the best one of them,
Yeah.
I think.
I think that was it.
Work on stuff.
Although
But
I
I'm
do
working
like
on my
the
under
improved
my
critical.
skirt.
Yeah.
And
Because,
that's
so for
yeah.
for the
Yeah, actually, no, I think
I
that's
don't
the one with the maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Show?
you see what the maneuvers are. You can constantly keep picking more,
so
but here's what they
White
are.
skirts.
And you would learn 3
And
of
then,
them, so
like-
you get tons
like
of
almost
freaking
have a
things.
free floating.
Cool. I think that's more appropriate for my character.
Because
Gladiator,
especially
right?
with this stuff, yeah, the
So kind of
soaring
like a
strike,
strike,
the goading
you know,
strike, the
but then
lunging
with like gray
attack.
bunting at the
Mhm.
bottom. Like
That's
the
it.
rubber
Exact.
to give it more of that
Area is
like,
also
stem
pretty
kind
cool.
of thing. So white
And of
sort
course,
becomes
that's
stem
one of my
color.
favorites.
Oh yeah.
And my
everybody
apron
loves
is going to
Red
be red with white polka dots.
Oh
with white trim.
I always joke back when
Okay.
Lady EverQuest had a road
Blue
post
box.
maxed out. So
With this
literally,
purple,
I just walk
blue,
through a dungeon
teal
and
paisley,
lobbies,
really
and I
dark
automatically
color
killing them
for the,
without
for
attacking
like
because it was like a really good chance every time they
It's
attack. It was like
tough,
20% chance
and
you
then-
get it back.
the back will have
What are the
but then
superiority
I'll have
dice?
extra
Oh,
back
that
apron muscle
is.
That's just kind of
Combat superiority. You have 4 superiority dice, which are D8s. A superiority dice is expended when you use it. You regain all of your dice on a short or long rest. And
Tell you what they are.
or what it is,
So that looks like I have the segmented.
yeah, it upgrades to D10s.
And then I have
Basically, you get to add that to your task rolls.
What?
Why is it not?
But I want the goggles. So blue goggles. They have faceted eye.
They should
But
have
then and I want to get some of those like
That's retarded.
kind of.
We're like, look, you get these cool dice, but we're not going to tell you what they do.
It's a secret.
And that's why I need this big. It's in terrible condition.
I think we're wrapping up as we're leveling, and they're doing wig stuff.
See, it's all.
They're getting wiggy with it.
The smart thing is you got yourself a good anime wig. So
Jim got me this.
he actually ended up getting you a quality wig. I can tell this already.
Why, thank you. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, the wigs people purchase these days. I'm like, really, guys? That was a one-time use.
Okay, when you choose
Yeah,
a
those are
certain
the
type
party
of third
cities.
level, you learn maneuvers that are fueled by
Exactly.
specialty
That
dice
going
called
down like
superiority
that.
dice.
So I'm guessing you use
This
your
is probably
superiority
around
dice to do the
You can
maneuvers.
use only one maneuver per attack.
Yep, this is just like the ones I work with.
But see, as you can see, it's really kind of in need of loving care, and I don't
I've
know how
got-
to.
I have the silicone wig stuff I work with.
Sweet.
I have one of those that's
appreciate
purple.
that.
They're fun.
It needs help too.
Okay, so like if
I
you
know,
take
this is-
a
I don't
commanding
wait
strike,
until
you'd
I'll
use
see
this
my
and then
October.
add the superior dice
Oh, I'll
to
get
the
back to you by
damage
next-
roll. So the
Yeah.
superior dice
Oh,
just
okay.
adds to different
Sometimes, you
things.
know.
That's
depending on
why
which
they
dice.
don't tell you what it
That's
does.
why.
Because
I'm
it's
like, I
specific.
know it adds a D8 thing, but apparently it's to each
But,
individual thing.
yeah, because I'm like,
Because like the other,
although I'm like,
because you can do the
I
spell
have
casting, this one,
you know,
or the champion,
It's
which
always
champs great,
exciting.
great
That's
stuff.
like,
But
do
I'm
you-
sorry, I like
do
the
you
option of
have
having
one?
these.
I
Because
agree.
that turns you into a warlord like in 4th edition, where you now have
Really
options.
Careful. Yeah, you can do 2 things. You can turn them out, or you can always add colors.
Yeah.
Those are
Temporary
cantrips.
colors.
Sweetie, do you have your player's handbook?
I do.
But you know what?
Borrow it.
Even that little red would be adorable.
Okay.
I think it would be adorable.
Did I really choose that one? Or was that just something that we were
No, circle
No,
of
you
the
have
moon is
stuff
what you
too.
are as a
We
druid.
have to get our characters leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example,
So does
you're
that-
going to get
is
more
that a cantrip
spells.
though?
No, circle of the moon is
You will
what
get
kind
more
of druid
spells.
that you are.
So you'll be able to cast
Yeah.
more.
Because
So
remember,
you
you
have
want
to
to be
look
the one
up
that specializes
Your
in
elfiness,
shapeshifting.
and you have to look
Yeah,
up
right,
your
right, right.
maginess.
Well, you have that
Because
written
I know
down.
for like
Share
my,
Melfi? No.
like for my cleric, I get channel divinity, which
I
means
guess
I can now turn dead, I think.
Oh.
That you're rocking in. So see, circle of the moon is this kind of druid.
Does that mean I
You
can
get
be
to
a
become
necromancer
stronger
now?
creatures.
Level 3.
So
You can start
level
taking necromancy
3.
Is
spells.
this like
Yeah.
the sisterhood thing?
Time to go.
Well, it's what kind of druid you are.
No
There's different
evil.
types.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of being Snow White some days.
So at third
You
level,
can be
you're not
brutal
only getting any
without
powers,
being
but you're
evil.
getting access to
Yeah,
second level
I'm-
spells.
I'm
So
a
you can
chaotic
never cast it. You
good
can
Yeah,
never
I'm
cast
chaos
it.
like,
good.
So it's
Yeah.
like, but I, you know,
Yep.
I'm
So
my
the
god is
fear,
for chaos in the
You
storm.
can cast
I'm all
three
for it.
firsts. So it's now
Totally,
going
you know,
to 3
and,
turning to
you
a
know,
4.
Right here.
Yep. So you now can cast 4
And I'm
first
chaotic
level
good,
spells.
so
Yeah, that's what
I
I
do
I'm
whatever.
chaotic.
Cast 2 second level spells.
I do whatever I want.
Second level?
Yep, that's
Well,
second
not-
spells.
Not
you know,
really good.
You're still essentially nice and stuff.
And let's
But,
see.
Yeah, so
What's your wisdom?
that's one.
Oh,
So
my
Justin's
God.
going to be helping me with the patterns because she already had the, you know, 2.
2.
We're going to be doing the colored one for
Okay.
mine. And what I'll probably do is I'm going to also make it
So
full
you can
regular
run 2
outfit for it, you know,
spells
so regular
either
skirt,
this
apron,
level
and stuff.
or this level. Any combination.
and
2
then-
spells from either of those levels.
Use that. And then I can always just switch into the. Because I'm not going to be a
spells.
Yeah.
But I.
So you
That's
can
why
get
it's
2
really
more
good to use
spells
them
from
for
either
a
of these
couple
spells. You probably
Like
want to
for
pick at
Eldorado,
least
I
one
think
from
I'm gonna
this
try and
book
be
because it's
ghosts.
the next powerful thing.
Just do
By
a
the
whole
way,
white ensemble.
These sounds.
I told you what Scotty and I already.
It's
okay,
but
moving
hollow.
is good. The Johnny Depp one. And
Spike
I
growth
think
is going
doing
with what
I already got the dress.
Okay.
Katrina?
if you think about it.
True.
With
It
the
is.
black and white
And
picture written on. Yep. So
That's without a
Very
trace.
cool. Yeah, I figure I'll do the lady in
Butter
white.
skin is
The
also
white
good.
lady. On
Yours
my
is
every
wild,
place
right?
has the white lady.
Oh, flame spears.
You know?
Flame spears are really good. You
So
basically
I'm
make
trying to
a
figure out
giant
what type
5
of
foot
hat
fireball
I'll do.
that you can keep moving
And then like
around
have
as
a
long as you
veil
concentrate.
sorts, you know.
So you basically chase things down with the fireball. Every
And that
druid
is
I've known
to
has
me
loved that spell because you can basically the creature starts his turn, makes the fireball, takes damage.
That's a good
Later on in
Old
your turn, as a
fashioned
free
make
action,
sure
you move
your
the
drinks
fireball next to him,
block
he takes damage
else
again.
He's going to be bandaged, essentially.
it's his first one, so I'll
Yeah. Because it's hot.
yeah. I know.
So if we
So,
were going to
because
do
I
a
don't wanna be a
second
blind,
D&D
I'm
game, what
gonna
kind of
be
D&D
a
game would we do?
ghost.
It has to be something completely different than out in the wilderness, I'm thinking. That's just
So I may not do the veil and just kind of like keep my
thank you.
face white
Yeah.
type of thing.
The veil
Would
definitely
your
gives it
character
a
sheet
bright
Mhm.
feel.
I prefer
But
it
see,
like
I'm
this
trying to
actually.
avoid
Because that way
painting
you know
my
what everything
face.
is.
I know, yeah, because
Because
I
I
put it
sweat
where
so
it's
much.
supposed to be.
Mm,
Does it
but,
make sense? It just
um,
makes it easier for me to
makes
find
perfect
stuff.
sense.
That, and I
I
also
might have to get a white wig.
I can change things as we level up easier. I have 3.
Why does
Yeah,
Kelly need
I
a
might
white
have to
wig?
borrow it then for Eldorado.
What are we going to do for Eldorado?
I was going to be a ghost, I think.
You could be a spectre.
What would you? Or he could be a.
Dead kill.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, he could literally be like, you know,
Flower on all my gear.
or we have a noose hanging down.
Oh,
And you
that's
have
kind of dark.
It's Halloween.
That's awesome.
You know, paint you kind of like a. We'll both be ghosts. but
That
you'll be,
would be cool.
I was gonna be the white lady.
Okay.
You know. And
Ghost of Steamboat Pass.
she'll lend me a white wig, and if I paint my face white, and you know, I'm wearing all white. Oh, but I'm definitely going to change of clothes because I'm not sitting in the park in white.
I'm not changing because that dress. Forget it. I'm not getting in and out.
Wait a minute, I thought the tradition was we strip at the park.
Yeah, I definitely will because all of my stuff will have to go into a.
Does anybody have a pen?
Yes.
I do.
Yes, right here.
Which would you like? I've got really good. Ooh,
We have
bold,
fluff ones.
sexy. This is sexy bold.
Easier to write with. Doesn't hurt
Exactly.
my hand as much. Write up how much better yours is. Oh my goodness.
My pen's
I love you.
strong. It rolls so smooth.
Ooh, it is
and
nice.
thick. It's got sexy dark ink.
No, back in the day, I used to have a problem with staples. Where I would go in there and my pen.
Oh,
Same.
at first I was going to go steak.
I know,
I'm
in
I was
your
like,
hand,
why? Like-
or, I mean,
Basically like me with my Walgreens good pins that Kelly always steals.
we don't say Walgreens.
And me, I have a thing for notebooks.
I'm thinking I can find one of my
That's
good
my
pins in Kelly's
I
thing
have
right now.
Notebooks.
Is one of my good metal ones in here?
No, they're mine. Those are my pens.
Oh, look what I found right there. But where's one of the really good ones, the all metal ones?
Down at the bottom.
Because once Kelly found, those are the felt tip ones, they're even better.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost like good art inking pens. Like Andee a while back, Andee store, she shared the picture of the artwork pins.
Yeah.
When you have a stash of pins and you can't loan a single one out because they're artwork pins. All of us artists know the difference. So did you guys seriously want to start up a second D&D group?
I wouldn't mind playing something other than a cleric.
I wouldn't mind
Yes,
playing
I'm-
hard.
So
I
you
like
want
the
to
way
try healing class?
Or nobody heals.
Well,
Make sure to grab.
if we have, if
Maybe a
everyone
little bit more. Sweetie.
has a multi-class, what?
This one's her.
Did Judy have any minis in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I
just
could
wanted to show.
play a healing class if nobody else wants.
Well, Bard can use it.
Bards have.
Yeah, but not
minor
in the
healing.
beginning.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh,
First
do
level.
You
they?
just take.
You can get the
You
healing.
just
one.
take like one on when my bard was level 1. I gave her healing word and cure wounds
Oh,
for
okay.
her level 1 spells, and then all my
Here's what you do. You all 4 start playing with Bard. Then you all, at second level, have to take a second class that has a magic user. So rogue, fighter, wizard.
That would be kind of interesting. Because we could be at a school of bards.
Minstrel Monday.
That would be awesome.
We could call it Minstrel Monday.
That would be so rad.
Monday.
La 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 la. He's like, damn it! Why did I say that?
Damn.
Look at his face. He's so mad. He's like, damn.
He's turning red.
I'm like, oh my god, they jumped on that idea too fast. And don't forget to mark if you have inspiration, which you all do. So you'll start out with lots of inspiration.
I had an inspiration point written on my sheet.
Oh, okay.
So does that mean I have 2, or
No,
that I
you
only
can
have
only
1?
have up to 1.
That's why I made one of mine.
Yep.
You only get 1.
1 inspiration.
No.
So you learn 2 new spells, which you need from either of those levels.
Oops. So I can pick 2 here.
Yeah, you can pick 2 level 2. Now
I like
remember,
that.
you're only able to cast one of those spells twice, or 1 of each.
Yeah, see, I could totally play. Damn it! I could totally play a bard illusionist.
So it's supposed to be done
I
on
would
Mondays?
I wouldn't mind being a bard
Yeah.
thief.
A bard illusionist who multitasks in rogue, arcane rogue. Because if you go arcane rogue, you can use your magic hand spell to pick locks.
Okay, then you go. Then I could be,
Oh well, then that could be her.
and then I could be the bard cleric.
Yeah, but you're
Cleric of magic. There is a cleric of magic.
That would be pretty cool. And suddenly I am picturing really dorky, like, fun high school nonsense.
Can we have a senpai who's always trying to get at someone?
No.
Damn it.
I could be a half
I was gonna be happy too!
Oh, never mind. Then I'll be a half elf.
No, we
So
can
we have a
totally
little
be.
variety.
Thunderwave.
So what would be the point of the adventure? Oh, Thunderwave, by the way.
Or I suppose it
I don't know, conspiracy and intrigue?
Conspiracy and intrigue. Someone kills your teacher and you have the school to yourself. Filled with magical traps.
That's too much like Lady Knight's Adventure.
True.
Okay. Oh no.
I don't know.
Or a conspiracy to take over the kingdom.
No, what it is
So that
we
you
all
get
get
all the real magic users and
No,
only
no.
bards are left
we get a
behind.
hall pass, so we go out on the town, and trouble ensues.
How many spells do we get?
For mage,
Knight of the Silent Spell. Someone assassinates all real magic users.
I don't know, that scares me. It scares me.
Why?
That sounds dangerous.
And this is
But-
level
but
3,
danger.
right?
But danger.
But danger's my middle name.
And what about
As
cantrips?
a bard. Although, would it be like, it would be kind of weird. We all sit there like play our musical instruments off of each other, trying to give each other bonuses, and it's just like a
I
whole
inspire
circle.
you. You know what? I
inspire
inspire you.
Are you a sorcerer? What are you?
High health.
Wait, no, what are you? Wizard.
Oh my god, and we can have like compliment contests. I don't know why that would be appropriate, but
Okay, level 3.
That would be totally
You
appropriate.
have you have 3 cantrips, 4 first level spells, and 2 second level spells.
Okay, so
So
I
can
get
you
2
be
second
a
level.
magic
And you get 1 more
creature
first
and be a
level,
bard?
because
Well, what do you mean by magic creature? Yeah, you can be an elf
at
and a
second
bard.
level you only have 3.
Yeah, all the classes
Now
can
you
be
have
bards.
4 first
Oh,
level,
okay.
So you
I would
can
think
have
of dwarf bards to be kind of like
and that's your
skulls.
slots.
yeah.
So you can cast the same
I'm
spell
not
more
that
than
kind
once.
of hard.
But those are your slots. So you have 4
Because I
first
want
level
to be an
slots
elf, be a
and
bard.
2 second
Yeah, you
level
can be an
slots.
elf, a half
I'll
elf,
just look over my
the rare
One se-
drow
113.
bard.
Mm-hmm.
Who,
But
who
also,
constantly uses prestidigitation to change his skin color.
let's see here.
Otherwise, people get mad.
Yep.
What?
Because
Okay,
people
so
don't
you're
like
in
dark
charge
of
elves are
fishing
notoriously
at
evil.
Second level.
Oh.
And then at
You know
fourth
that
level, you get
picture
the
of that
bonus
dark
one.
colored elf in my house that she's holding the
The
skull?
super sexy
Yeah,
one.
that's a drow.
Yeah. And notoriously
Oh, and
they're
then-
evil.
The other picture with the dude with the panther in the background, he's all
Drizzy?
sexy. He's all, that's also a drow.
You know,
I don't have
noticing-
a
pictures.
affectation or
I'm
anything.
noticing that most things in your house start with the description. You know the sexy one?
Well, she lives in there, doesn't she?
Ah. Have you been in my craft room?
No. It's
Those are
a
the
scary
adult
place
only
to go.
pictures.
It's a scary place to go. That's where that is.
It's the adult room. Where the
I don't go
crafting
in there
things
unless
are.
you tell me.
There's like adult oriented pictures in there. And Wonder Woman.
And Wonder Woman.
No, there's a fire demon in there that's in like hot pants with like crazy, I don't know. And then there's a several years ago when I was working for Aaron Brothers, we had a what's it called?
Wanna see my bard?
That Christmas thing that people do where they exchange gifts. Secret Santa, that's it.
Oh, I was going to say the white elephant.
And
This is my
Keep
bard
ours, my
miniature that I had custom made.
My Secret Santa was our framer who happened to be an artist, and he totally drew me like a pinup style character, and it was really cool, like with a removable bikini and everything. That's framed in my room.
So then I'll whip out a piece of paper. Okay. So, besides Bard, what class would each of you guys want?
I
Because
want
there's
to be
the Arcane Fighter, basically the Eldritch Knight. Cool thing with them is that once you have your magic sword attuned to you, you can say, "Take my sword," and 5 minutes later go, "Sword." There's this
I
whole...
want a Percy Jackson.
Basically, it's an elf knight. The joke with that one is that, the original Eldritch Knight was created because they went to a castle that couldn't bring their weapons. And they were betrayed by a king, so they all left their swords outside until,
I want.
So you want to
I
have a
want
fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to be all bold and fighty. Okay. Just making sure.
I'm getting more confident in this, so
Yes.
check it.
What about you guys? People staring at you.
Well, she wanted Arcane Trickster, so...
No, do whatever you want.
I was like,
Just because I can do all kinds of things.
And remember,
Because
there's
Vicious Mockery is my favorite thing to do.
There's always staying as a bard. You can just keep leveling your bardness. And there's wizard and all the different
I
schools.
could make another cousin. Twyla and Tilda could have yet another cousin.
Does it have to start with a T?
It may. No. I know what this one will be.
Oh.
This one's name will be Millie.
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 Tilly's her
Short for
nickname.
Millicent.
Okay.
So would you want to stay a bard, multi-class?
Arcane Trickster. That way I'm both Twyla and Tilda.
Different characters. Yes.
Yeah.
So what about for you?
I gotta go through my book.
Okay.
Honestly.
And what about you, Andy?
I'm looking.
Through her book.
I'll message you as soon as I figure it out and I hear what everyone else is doing.
I'll probably be the one that does pure bard.
Bardy Bard.
And I'll have criminal background.
One time at Bard Camp,
There was this one time in Bard Camp.
and you all have to play up like little anime girls.
Who wants to be the Andre?
You did that a little too good, and I have no clue what that is.
That's the one that loves you, and then if you try to get with anyone else, they kill you, and if someone tries to get with you, they kill them. They basically are so obsessed that unless they can't have you, no one can have you.
Oh, I like that.
That's Andre. Who's gonna be it? Sorry. If you're going anime girl, you have to have one of them.
I'm going chibi.
You go bard, necromancer, so people can dance at the party.
Oh man.
Blues
A
Brothers.
necromantic bard would be like what? Into death metal?
Guys, I want.
Okay, you'd be the goth.
As
I thought you wanted to be the Eldritch Knight one.
I have too many interests.
I'm the one that multi-classes 5 different classes, so y'all are level 5 and I'm 5 level 1.
Okay, at one point I had a ranger, cleric, psionicist, so I feel you.
Those psionics.
Shut up, I like them.
Only
had a-
played into psionics work.
I totally rocked them in D&D. It was fine.
I had
I
a ranger
hated
thief.
it. Yeah.
It was awesome because my one of my big nemesis were the
My
the
first.
Illithid. Yeah.
Oh,
There
is it
goes.
only a girls' game?
No.
You're gonna be Nova. Nova wants to start the next game.
Okay.
And he'll be
If
the
we
one
make it-
guy in a manga with a room full of girls.
If we no, we're not touching him. That would be awful. If we make it kid friendly, Damien would love to make a character, but I would have to ask him if he'd want to be a bard because he really likes
Well, he
wizards.
doesn't have to be a bard. He could be a
But that's the whole premise of the game. Of the
True,
of the
but
game.
still.
Because one
But-
day at bar camp,
Yeah.
And we'll just
I mean, if you would be okay with it, but he is going to be 11. So.
Bards don't have to sing. Bards can be storytellers.
It's true. Well, he would want to be like
I have
a
to watch Will all night.
Oh no.
what? What?
The
Will
TV
is a
show
new,
Will.
it's about William Shakespeare,
William
but it's like a punk rock version of it, and
So.
Basing around that.
it's, I haven't decided whether I hate it or whether I like it.
I can't decide. It's just like.
Yeah. I
Maybe
can't-
that was the point that many people couldn't decide. They had to keep watching
Yeah.
it to decide.
It keeps pulling you back into it.
Because the
It's
language,
so good. It's so
because
bad.
the language is beautiful, and I like how they switch up some of the things, and the fact that it's the girls that are usually the ones that, you know, he can't think of anything, but then the ladies, well, da 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 da, and like, of course,
They're his muses.
you know.
I mean, like, the premise is pretty cool, and to be fair, it was pretty punk back in the day.
Back in the day.
So I'm gonna take riposte, precision attack, and goading attack.
Ooh. Bring it, Scruffy.
I think goading is appropriate, and precision for those ones that I'm having a hard time getting is always good.
Up the attack bonus. Especially since you can take a D8 and add that to her D20.
Are we still doing it on Monday nights?
Yeah, once a month on Monday nights we could do.
As you're shooting him the message, saying you will say yes.
You will say yes.
No.
Yes.
Maybe we can always give it a go, see how it works.
How many
But we
can
will
play?
need.
And then we can all die if we need to just to start with something new, and that all of your
Well, maybe
yes is the
Nova would like to be the
motivation.
Bard Cleric.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
how many people
He could
is
be into
recommended
that.
to play?
Normally you want to stick around 5. Any more than 6, it's really slow.
I don't know.
Because all of a sudden it's like 30 minutes between turns. Trust me, in our Princess of the Apocalypse game, we got up to 7 people, and that
She probably wouldn't be able to.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Not, and I don't mean that in a
No.
negative way. She's
Yeah.
just really busy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life's been really
And
rough
I can
for-
do, like, if we're pulling in this game, I can probably do each game, like, once a month. Maybe pull in it twice, but while we have all these events coming up over the event
Yes,
season,
that's the
I'm
thing.
kind of
Our
like,
season is going to be really
this
picking
is
up
going to
soon.
be,
Oh.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is this is event season for us, so I'm like, okay, I
Yes,
can do
it's coming
each
up
game
next
once.
month.
Because I have like
So-
a month. Maybe, you know what we could do is
Character
some Monday
gaming.
night, if we want to, we could do the kitty cat game.
That'd be
Cats. Well, I will be having to run Year Zero eventually. At
The
least
one
2
we
of the
tried
stores.
to play.
Yes.
Well,
Except
tried,
it'll be
we
based.
succeeded.
Yeah, you guys kicked ass in that.
We did like two
Uh-huh.
sessions, right? Yeah.
And you survived them both in the apocalyptic wastelands.
Yeah.
You even saved your girlfriend.
I had a girlfriend?
Remember the girl you went to go rescue?